Hello, I'm Rachel Jones for the Finance News Network. Joining me from Galan Lithium is Managing Director Juan Pablo Vargas de la Vega. Juan Pablo, welcome to FNN.
Thank you, Rachel.
Now, first up, could you provide an introduction to the company?
Of course, Galan Lithium has been in the past couple of years an explorer looking for lithium at the Hombre Muerto salt flat. The Hombre Muerto salt flat is a very important part of the lithium triangle in Argentina. They have three large companies. The first one is the Livent Corporation that has been producing lithium for more than 20 years. The second is Bosco, and the third one is Galaxy Resources. So interesting enough, now we have moved from being an explorer to our early stage of development. We are doing the engineering studies and evaluation studies, all economic trade-off. And yeah, it's I'm glad to say that we have started our scoping study PFS a couple of weeks ago. So this is fantastic.
Now to your projects. Can you tell us more, starting with your projects in Argentina and the stage of the projects?
Okay. We have two projects, and luckily, as mentioned, 2 years of hard working has yielded two projects, and we have an inventory for around 2.1 million tons of lithium carbonate equivalent. And our first project was called Candelas, or it is called Candelas, and our second project is Hombre Muerto West. Hombre Muerto West is now our flagship, and this is this project that we have taken into study, into economic studies. And why we're so excited about our project, we are neighboring, as mentioned, of the companies out there, we are neighboring the Livent Corporation. And Livent has been part of the very important part of the lithium battery history. Previously, it produces the lithium for the Sony Handycams batteries, and more recently, the Livent Corporation has been providing high-quality lithium to Panasonic. Panasonic, as you know, is being the key manufacturer of batteries for the Tesla cars. So in all those Tesla cars have been driven around, there's a part of our salt flat and our high quality lithium in the area. So we are very excited that we are doing our own studies. And I'm also pleased to say, with the exploration and the resource that we came out with, we have matched the high lithium grade and the low impurity settings that Hombre Muerto has. So with all of those key things, well, we have a sound and excellent project.
That's excellent news. So where are you at now with exploration?
Well, we have put a little handbrake on exploration and we focus on development. So we have an exploration upside and it's fantastic. And we have proven that we have 2.1 million tons of lithium carbonate equivalent. Just to give a bit of a flavor, Bosco bought 2.5 million tons of lithium carbonate equivalent to Galaxy Resources, and that was finalized in March last year, and that transaction was $280 million. Quite exciting when all of this happened, and we are very excited that our project has, and it's getting close to that number in terms of resource size. We do have exploration upside, but we also have enough to demonstrate that we have something that can become a project.
Now let's talk about finances and strategy. Who's been backing the company and what's your strategy given the current market?
Most of our investment base has been Australian based with a strong flavor on WA. Although we have high net worth people that have been backing us up pretty much almost since inception. We have raised today approximately $10 to $12 million to finance all the early exploration that we've done. We have around $1.6 million in the bank, and we have enough to complete our first pass study. To also in the pipeline, we see that we need to take our brine, and we preparing ourselves to take our brine, physical brine, to go to the lab and physically test all our metrics that are currently under study. So this is a trade-off. We do all the modeling, but we need to calibrate that with real data. So within the next 6 months, we should have a little bottle saying that we have produced lithium carbonate battery grade. So Within 4 months, we should finalize the study. Within the next 6 months, we should calibrate a model of fairly early stages of the study accomplished. And soon after we like to pass into our piloting. For that reason, we will be asking for the pilot permits and move forward.
And could you provide a comment on the share price?
Our share price is currently around 15 cents. So our market cap is around $28 million. We have seen a bit of volatility as everyone else in the market. We like to go back to the levels that we were early on this year, but I cannot fight the market, but what I can do is deliver results. So within the next 4 months, we'll have our pre-economic assessment done. Within the next 6 months, we'll have our bench studies from the lab in published, and then on we will start with our pre-feasibility study, and we want to have a piloting plant in sometime next year.
And just to the last question now, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yes, indeed. We have a fantastic team and great people with a lot of lithium experience. In our board, we have our Daniel Jimenez, which was the ex-vice president of commercial for SQM. He has 28 years experience directly in lithium brines. Our team in Argentina is quite solid. We have a fantastic project that has high grade, low impurities, and we are now moving into the study phase. So not many companies can accomplish and say that we've done in the time frame that we have, but we have a very critical a balance of a fantastic project and great people that I'm truly believe that we're going to be delivering fantastic results and great results for our shareholders.
Juan Pablo Vargas de la Vega, thank you very much for that introduction.
Thank you very much, Rachel.